What's up? What's good?
Welcome to episode
3
of At Your Big Age
podcast.
You got your host Nyla
and your co-host Jana.
If you're new and joining our podcast channel, welcome. If you're a returner,
welcome.
thank you for rocking with us. We love you.
Yes,
down.
we love you down.
Love you down.
Oh my gosh. So what is today's episode about?
HBCUs do it the best.
Right. You see our shirt.
Like,
you see our shirt.
You're like those who don't know and those who know. Like, we go to the illustrious
Norfolk State University.
Bow. Bow. So today's episode is going to be about first generation students.
Yes.
First generation students, and that's coming to an end for fall semester 2023. About to be a 2024 real quick, y'all.
It's crazy. It is so crazy how I was just a freshman.
Right.
Literally just a freshman. I'm a sophomore. And my fall semester is ending. I'm about to go on my spring. And that's you know what? We about to be juniors.
Yeah,
we
about to be juniors. That's
scary. I just got to college.
Just got to college. I remember when I first wore for my freshman year, the day and everything.
The first move-in day, actually.
That was lit.
Oh my god,
that was lit.
And the whole week.
Yeah, a go get week.
Yes.
That was lit. That was a time.
I had it.
You had a ball. You had a good time. She had a good time.
Oh my gosh, so it's the first gen here, so I'm gonna just tell you, during high school, my senior year, I was I most definitely want to go to college. It was
right.
Oh yeah, I want to go to college.
college.
I'm gonna go to college.
Right.
But it was some instances where it was your parents, they're saying you're going to college.
Right.
You're not going to be able to do anything else if you don't go to college.
Right.
Which I find that not true in a way, because some people actually didn't go to college and some of them succeed. Most of them, they already know what they want. So me, I went to college for my business because Looks and Lashes, I have a business.
She has a business.
I have a mega business.
Because what you stand on?
Business.
Big business.
I sit on big business.
Big business.
So when So when I started my business, I was okay, I want to go really far with this. I really enjoyed doing people spaces and getting to know people. So I wanted to do big things and I wanted to travel around the world. I still do. It's just that I wanted to understand the dynamics of running a business, getting into the nitty gritty. So that's why I went to college. So, because obviously my major is business management. And that's exactly why I went to college. I did feel a little pressure from my parents for going to college. You're going to go to college, because I'm the first ever in my family on both sides to go to college. Right. Well, not really. Well, my mom's side, really, because I know I got a few cousins. Well, a cousin that went to college that I know of.
Right.
How do you feel about that?
I mean, I love it now. I first generation too, I can say. I understand it because it's a lot of celebrities, when celebrities do podcasts or interviews and talk shows, they talk about that's why most of them go, when they get the money and they get famous enough, they go back to school. Because they either
isn't that what Megan Thee Stallion did?
Yeah, Megan did that.
Oh yes.
And I remember I was watching this podcast video and Cardi B was go, if you don't do anything else, go get a certification, a degree in business, because people actually make a lot of people don't know how to manage their money. People don't know how to manage their money. So you having those business analytics and stuff like that, that's good, because you're keeping yourself on track with your own money. When it comes to taxes and stuff. Yes,
college teaches you that.
It teaches you that.
Might not be the taxes, but baby, it teaches you how to mange money. Y'all
can't
go
humble in your money. And
I know, go out tonight, man. Can't go out tonight. I'm gonna be staying in my dorm doing school.
And some people might some people might call that especially our generation, bro, you broke, you got it, you just got that big refund, you just got that big stipend.
Right.
Okay,
we love
I
a good
have
refund.
it, I'm trying to maintain it. I'm trying to still have it. Because it's stuff that I plan to do in the future. And if I go out with you, get in a biggie bag and go to the movie.
Right. It's some stuff that you don't expect to pay for, Because like some things, I know some people get scholarships. Like I got a scholarship,
Mm-hmm.
and like it's still some stuff that I have to pay for. So I did have to go out of my savings to pay for some stuff along the way, which is college. College costs a lot.
It costs a lot to get this education.
So that's why, I was saving up like my high school year. I was like saving up money just for college, really. So like just in case if I have a oopsie daisy, I'll have the money to and so on and so forth with my future. Like the more refund checks I get, put it right in the savings.
I love a good refund.
I love a good refund. Oh, I love a good refund check.
As it's like, okay, everybody talks about, the good parts of HBCU. Like, you got your tailgates, you got the Black community coming together, you got the alumni, you got the band, aka the Legion is the best band in the nation. Amen. Just throwing that out there.
It's silent. Nobody else
silent. Everybody on mute when the Legion happens. Mm-hmm. But it's just like, nobody talks about, with students, especially young adults, being first generation students, and they don't really you can't lean on your mom or dad because they don't know. They just tell you to go to college. Yeah. So it's like hard to be like, okay, you're gonna go to college, but you won't really,
you don't know like
information prepared.
Right, yeah.
So that's why a lot of people be like, okay, I didn't know this.
Right.
Or I didn't have nobody that
was literally me my freshman year. Like some of the stuff, like I had to take a summer class because like the classes I was taking, it wasn't enough credits for that semester or that whole year. So like I had to take a summer class online because I didn't know. Me and my dad, you have parents that actually really try to figure out like how does the college stuff work. My dad, he tries. I'm pretty sure he knows the whole daggone administration and the financial aid. Thing. Like he knows I'm like, how do you know them? He's like, I'll be up here. I'm like, okay.
I'll be up here.
So me and him try to figure it out together. It'd be stressing me out sometimes, especially that financial aid, because that financial aid.
Hey, financial
that
aid.
Me out.
Yeah.
But we figure it out together. So yeah, you got parents that like really don't know, and do you have the student that's going, to college? It's like they're trying to figure it out. So like the more, that's why you should network with people.
Right.
Absolutely.
But that's what I'm saying. Like if you're a first generation college student, you don't know nothing about networking unless you go to no shade, a Caucasian high school. They teach you you. It's like it all starts from the school system, from elementary school, middle school, and high school. Especially like growing up into Black community high schools and middle schools and elementary schools. Like it's hard to get little tools so you can put in your tool belt to prepare you for college, because that's the first thing everybody says. Go to college, go to college, but nobody's giving you the necessary information to prepare yourself. Or, okay, if I have a problem or if I step into this situation, how do I handle that accordingly?
Right.
You feel me? Especially like mental health is a big part in our society. Yeah. Like that's why some people lose their scholarships or drop out, because it's like they feel like they don't have nobody. Like and I can understand, like even though if you have scholarships, it's like college can be a lot, and if you don't have somebody to relate to, it's like, oh, you're just by yourself. You're just by yourself.
Just have no use for it. I know, like my niece, she's like in high school and she already knows. Actually, no, she didn't even. She was like in I don't know, intermediate school, elementary school, one of those, and she was like, I want to go to Harvard, I believe. She wants to go to some big Ivy League school. I'm like, you better go, Miss Girl, because she was valedictorian. When she graduated, I think it was like elementary school. She was that was my girl.
That's your girl.
She's not in my high school. My bad. She in middle school. Sorry, y'all. I'm like, because I'm like high school, like duh, you would want to know. But middle school, yes, middle school. She just started middle school her first year, and she already said like in elementary school she wanted to go to Harvard or some other type of really big Ivy League college. And I was like, you better go, Miss Mama.
You better go, girl.
You better go. I mean, obviously, as her auntie, I wanted her to go to an HBCU, but if that's what you want to do, like you have parents that like. They be like, I want you to go to this school.
Right.
It's like the child's decision if they want to go to that college. Like, you can't decide for them.
Right.
Parents
out there.
No shade. I love you.
Because you're already pushing the idea of them going to college. At least you can do is let them choose which college to go to. Like, please.
Oh, my goodness.
But it was, what was I about to say?
I'm sorry.
It was. Oh my gosh, what was I about to say?
I'm sorry, I missed you. I'm sorry.
A little bit.
Sorry.
Dang, I forgot what I was about to say, but I think it was quoted on. Oh, it was quoted on. Society, especially our generation, changes every single day. Especially, we got new gadgets coming out, phones, iPads, computers, MacBooks, all that is coming out. Especially AI. AI is progressing. So new technology is progressing well as well. You have different ways to be successful without a college degree. Because I remember I was talking to one of my mom's friends, and it was about my sister. She was just like, "Well, you don't have to go to college to be successful in life or whatever." He was like, because she was like, "There's many ways that you can get your bag if you like real estate, travel agency, streaming, doing all that type of stuff, really getting in trading, like especially investing in stocks." I learned my freshman year, and that was from a faculty, to invest in stocks. I bought 2 stocks and I put my best friend on. So we both got stocks, so that's been progressing ever since. Ooh. But that's why it's like, chill. If I didn't have that connection or networking that I built over the summer, I would have never known. Because especially like before I came to college, I did a program called SP3. That was the first SP3 they ever did since COVID happened. Okay. So it was good. It was great, and it was good to know people when you first came to college, especially moving day, a go gay week. Like, okay, hey, I know you. Like, we kicked it during the summer. Like, and you. That's how you like. That's how I formed my friend group, and like we strong. We locked in ever since. Some may fail, but the main top people, the true ones, they stay forever.
Exactly.
They stay forever.
Come on now.
So,
yes.
That's a good topic too. That had happened, and just visiting that faculty every day or some days out the week. Ask her how her day was. Asking him like how much work he got to do, what time you get off, what time she get off. That's very.
It doesn't cost you to be nice.
It doesn't cost you to be nice.
It does not cost you to be nice.
It does not cost you.
Because you never know what they just might.
Yeah, you don't like. Hey.
Like, oh yeah, like I got, because in the SHU or any kind of college, HBCU colleges specific, they be having some fun stuff like concerts and all that stuff. Yeah, you just never know. They just might have some tickets, VIP tickets. Bow. Since you come in here, bow. Here's some VIP tickets for you and your friends. You just never know. You just never know. Always be kind to the administrators.
That part. I know, like sometimes you be in a certain situation with financial aid and them, and they like messing you up and they getting you irritated, overwhelmed. But I promise you, if you handle that situation accordingly, they will find the money for you. I've seen it be done. I've heard about it plenty of times. They will find the money for you. It's just you just can't come over there spazzing off because then nobody wants to help you, of course, and as they should be. You're not gonna sit there and spaz off on me, and I'm doing what the script says. But if you come to me and explain your problem, explain X, Y, and Z, okay, let me find what I can do for you outside of the script. That's all. That's all it's about. And back on the not having to go to college to be successful topic. It's just like, y'all know Kai said, BBG, like people that stream, like even though you won't get results either way, but that's another source of stability and successfulness. It's just like this generation is focused on, some of us may go to college, but some of us are using like outside college resources, like that don't have to go to college to be successful. But like when you say that to an old head, like no shade, Lord. When you say that to the older generation, they be like it's quick to judge. Oh, she not doing nothing. That's like somebody they started doing hair in high school. College is not for them. They really want to start their hair business or something like that. So they try to go to cosmetology school or just try to figure themselves out. Like me personally, it's these things called gap years. Gap years. Me personally, I'm not. I wasn't taking no gap year. I'm trying to get one and done.
Exactly, one and done. No, because I swear, if I would take a break,
Yeah,
I'm not coming
it would
back.
throw me off.
Yeah, it
real
would throw me
bad.
back.
And
I wouldn't be motivated to do it.
Yeah.
Like the first after I get out of high school, you know, everybody's going to college. Everybody's saying, you know, where they're gonna go at and all that good stuff, the scholarships and all that good stuff. Yeah.
Right.
I'm
not. I can't do a gap year.
But
not
shout out to the people that do the gap year and then they go back.
Yeah.
Shout out to you, man.
Shout out to y'all. Y'all some real ones. For real.
One and done, man. Fast.
One and done. Real quick.
This is the fastest college graduate I know.
It's just for college students. I mean, the transition from high school to college can be very scary.
And yeah, it is very scary. I can't lie.
Very rude upon, because especially like not saying my mom wasn't involved in like my high school years, but it's like, you know, COVID happened, you know, being a single mother, you know, working, providing for 2 kids. That can be a strain, and sometimes like you leave that responsibility on. At your big age, your child knows what to do and what not to do. She's a senior graduating high school. Yes, so it's like, okay, like, but it's like, you know, you having like, it's just different when you don't have like, you want to talk to somebody about like the college life, especially especially when you see your relatives. How's college going? How's college? And you give them all the good sides,
right?
Because if you talk about the bad sides, it's like they so-called, they don't understand it to the point it feels like they're judging you, or they feel like it's not that hard. And I promise you, if college wasn't that hard, everybody would have a degree.
I was gonna say, I feel like if you were to tell somebody about college, you should tell them the good and the bad, to let them know what they're gonna be going into. Right. If you tell somebody the whole good, it's like, and they get to the bad, they're like, well, dang, they never told me about this. Right. Like, for example, our trip that we went to, our trip that we went to, and we were so like, oh my gosh, yes, you're gonna go to this trip, like it's gonna be out in outside in the cabin, like we was gonna have a like the cabin. We was like, oh yes, like I want to go, like this is good, like yes, and we get there, we like, can you say get out, everybody? Right.
Oh yes, y'all. Oh my Lord.
Not too much.
I can't do too much. You never know who watches this podcast. But like, it was just so crazy, guys. Like that cabin, man.
That's a perfect example of letting people know the good and the bad.
The good and the bad.
You are telling people all these good things about this trip, or this good thing about this, college campus, and it's like you tell them the good, and then when they get there and they like see the bad, and it's like, what? I don't want to do this anymore. Right. I want to leave immediately. So that's
exactly what we did.
That's
especially
exactly
like,
what we did. That's a perfect example.
Yeah, it is. Especially like you're not feeling comfortable, like being comfortable in like type of settings, especially new different environments, can be at first very tricky, because you don't know how to move. Right. That's why, like, it's like meeting a new friend or meeting a new faculty. Like, you don't know how to move, so you don't show all your. For me, at least, I don't show all my personality first. I show the respectful, professional side, because you never know when you're gonna need that person. You show, the ghetto,
right?
The you side, no shade. Right. It's like, oh, she gets down.
She gets down. You gotta know when to turn that on and turn that off.
Hey. Most people in these leadership positions, you don't think they get down. They do. They do. When they fill leadership positions, they get down.
So surprised. I'm like,
Lord, ain't he? Yep,
right,
he is.
Right.
But you would never know, because it's important to keep that type of privacy to yourself or for your close friends. Like, that's another thing wrong. Like, people love to record everything. Like, why are you? They're about to start coming out with phones, with parties that require no phone. Like, you can't, party gonna be jumping, but you can't get in unless you leave that phone in the car or something, because like, that could get a person caught up real quick. And it's like, people, especially college, people really be plotting.
Yes, they do. Let me tell you something. People, when you go to a party, especially a college party, everybody's there to have a good time.
Everybody.
So, people gonna be shaking a little tail feather. That sounds so old. A tail feather. And when somebody starts shaking a tail feather, all you see is flashing lights on that one person.
And then
people gonna be like, ain't that
right? She gets witchy. And that was it. That concludes the topic of the podcast.
Yes, first gen. Oh my
First gen.
gosh.
We love the first gen.
Love the first
so
gen. Yeah. Keep going, man. Keep
going. It's not
honestly.
It's not easy.
It's not easy, man. But you can put up that fight.
Right.
For sure.
It's not hard,
especially
unless
if you want
know. If you do your research,
absolutely.
And if you take advantage of those opportunities coming out, it's not hard.
Absolutely. I truly agree with that. You know, keep going. If you really want it, if you really want that lifestyle, because I know the type of lifestyle I want.
Right.
So I'm going to proceed to keep going because I know what I want already. I already know. I want to be on flights.
Right.
I want to be
popping on the PJ, islands,
meetings, Zoom meetings.
Like, hey,
gotta go to the talk show up there.
Right.
Gotta do something else. Like that's how I want to live my life.
Meeting Viola Davis.
Yes, just casually, casually calling Tyler Perry.
Like,
I don't know.
Like, you need me to hop on this movie real quick? I got you.
Go to movie premieres. I want to go to a movie premiere so bad, and award shows so bad.
At your big age, you have to decide what you want your lifestyle in life to look like, and like that's why they say, I'm gonna end it like this.
End it, boo.
I'm about to finish. I'm about to read.
She's about to read. Come on, y'all. Come on now.
Imagine how big you can dream if you knew you couldn't fail. Imagine how big you could dream if you knew you could not fail.
Come on,
like for real. That's what I do. My dreams are so big, like I cannot fail, because it's like God doesn't give you a thought and just let it wash away. Obviously, He's planting the seed
for a reason,
and He wants you to, work until you achieve it. Through God,
yes, through God. Though, if God has a plan,
keep Him first.
Keep him first. That's just straight like that. That's straight.
But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, this topic, episode 3. Yes, we got many more coming. But if you're new, make sure you subscribe, like, comment. If you're returning, still love you down.
If you share it with your family.
Share it with your family. Don't forget to get us to 100 followers at your big age pod. And 20 subscribers at your big age on our YouTube channel.
We might have a little surprise.
We're going to take our first guest. And
come on. Hey, man. It's
all up to you, man. Let us know what you're trying to do. But we love y'all and peace.